All right, ladies and gentlemen, Ardentry here, and today we find ourselves back with the A through Z on Anubis, the god of the dead. Uh, he is one of my more comfortable gods, and today's game, it was a doozy. We were playing really, really well. And in fact, I think he's one of my highest win rate gods. But really, he's just super focused on lifesteal and staying alive. And the big thing with Anubis is that you can be bursted down pretty quickly, and you're kind of susceptible to ganks because you only have like a skill shot. Stun as your only real form of self peel. You don't have a way to get out of danger quickly. But who needs to do that when you can just heal through everything and kill everyone else around you? So, there's also that. But yeah, he's just very much the lifesteal character, and if you play it right, he can just be a monster. and today's game was it was rough. I feel bad for doing some of what I did, but it's what it is. Anyway, we'll get into the video. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we find ourselves on Anubis today. Friendly team is Ishtar, Nike, Tsukiyomi, Ares, and myself. Enemy team is Kukulkan, Fenrir, Chak, Sobek, and Izanami. Now, we are Lifesteal, the character. So we're going to start off with a Vampiric Shroud. This is going to, whenever we damage any enemy with an ability, we restore 4 health and 6 mana. So, and you're going to kind of get a theme here. We're also going to start working on this Bancroft's Claw to go ahead and get this. And this is going to give us a shield from the damage that we are doing. So again, we can heal, and we'll have a ton of healing. It's just making sure that we stay alive to actually get something for it. They have a Fenrir, so I'm going to go ahead and get these beads, just because that's a little spooky. So again, Anubis, his passive is all of his abilities will steal physical and magical protection from the target, as well. So makes him a little bit tankier, and then those stacks will also increase the healing that we're getting from our magical lives, or from our lifesteal. And then the first ability we're going to picking up is the Grasping Hands. This is going to be a circle, little ground target AoE. It's going to slow and do some damage over time, just like this. So we'll get our buffs, rotate over, super standard mid lane experience. Now, Anubis can also be played quite a bit in the solo lane, and there's a pretty good argument for it. It's, you can do damage, and Anubis can always do damage. It's just being bursted down, because you don't really have any mobility. So it's just making sure that you can actually stay alive for your damage over time to actually do its thing and heal you. Now, we're getting some amazing damage on this Fenrir. Don't quite take him down, but he's going to back up. That is going to be level 2. Our Nike picks up First Blood. Great. We are going to go ahead and pick up our second ability here, Plague of Locusts. This is going to be a channel conal AoE over time, like damage over time ability that we can launch out. And we'll go ahead and lock ourselves down, try and scare the Fenrir. We're actually going to get some more damage on him, but we can't quite secure it. Now, Kukulkan is super out of mana, so at the very least, we could just trade auto attacks into him and really punish him for it. And yeah, with this, Anubis is a very safe laner just because he can heal through so much. He has great sustain in lane. Again, it's just don't get bursted. That's kind of the game plan. We are going to hit level 3, and we are going to pick up our third ability. This is the Mummify. It's going to be a straight line skill shot, and if we hit a target, they are stunned and wrapped up for a little second. And we're just going to get it. Bully this Kukulkan, get a ton of damage out, and we're going to get a kill. We're just going to walk up and hit him. So again, your confidence level is drastically determined by whether or not you have your Mummify. Now, also worth noting, I'm just gonna walk through our minion wave because he doesn't have enough damage. Lock him down again? And already, like, he used his teleport to get back to lane. So he was able to get back quickly, but now he's also just super low. We baited the Fenrir jump. And we'll get a hook and just keep locking him down, boys. This is awesome. This feels really good. Again, confidence level varies drastically, and it depends on whether or not you hit your Mummify. If you hit it, you're great. You're feeling amazing. You miss, you run away like a scared little girl. Now, we do hit again. We are going to Plague a Locust and take down this Fenrir. Oh boy. We need to slow down. We do have a decent amount of gold, and I'm mainly just backing for some mana. And then we'll get some more multi-pots and grab another reward. Okay. So again, this Bancroft's Claw, this is not only going to, it's going to give us a stacking bonus, and then over time, we will consume a stack of like hunger and deal some more damage, but also we will gather my thoughts and get a shield for that damage. Again, yeah, we're just gonna keep clearing because we can keep up with Ao Kuang actually pretty well when it comes to lane clear. Dodge that. I want to be aware of any rotations kind of coming up through here, so we'll keep an eye on those. We almost have those Harpies on the right side up. Now, Kukulkan does have his ult, so we just need to be considerate of that. But again, and he chose me over the minion wave, which is actually pretty good because I can heal through this damage. But now we're forcing him to really just contend with the whole minion wave, and he's very low. We are going to hit the wrap on Fenrir. He's going to think I'm cheating. Okay. We have this wave coming up. Looks like they are getting his buff. So I can shove this lane pretty hard. Tsukiyomi is getting these Harpies down, so we'll just kind of auto-attack it down for the rest of it. And then rotate over. I'd like to get these next Harpies and then my buff, but if he just wants to get buff, we can do that. So again, if the enemy team just allows us to cast our abilities on them, it's pretty scary. I also have not explained our ult, but it is, we lock ourselves into place, and we're just gonna channel a laser beam out of our eyes. So we're gonna do this, and I'm just gonna ult. So we channel this laser beam, we're doing a ton of damage over time. Healing all the way, and I think we gain increased protections, if I remember right. Hold on. No, we're just doing damage. It's just damage, but that's fine. So, and it's just one of those, like, the goal is you get your wrap and you either Plague a Locust, or if you have the ult, use your ult, and you can just burn through so much damage over time. Tsukiyomi does get a good rotation and pick up a kill. 2 kills, actually. That's huge. Kukulkan is starting to push up this wave a little bit, so we'll just clear it. We'll go ahead and get a potion rolling. Again, he chose me over a minion wave. Okay. We're also going to start leveling up our Plague of Locusts. Now, we are sitting pretty with our money. And again, Homeboy's trying. We'll get some easy damage, considering he doesn't have beads, and we're just going to continue to punish him for that until he hits level 13. I'm going to go ahead and back. If he tries to do something, Now, we are going to go ahead and pick up our Bancroft's Claw, which is going to be a huge power spike for us. I'm saying huge a lot, but, you know, it's fun. There's no reason. It's just there. Okay, so as you see this thing ticking down, we're going to get those stacks of hunger. And we're going to deal bonus damage with those stacks to enemy gods. And we are going to get a shield for the damage that we're doing. We have our buff up, so we'll get that. Dual Lane's having some trouble, but it looks like Ares is gonna help lock someone down. So we are getting pushed in a little bit. Yeah, they do take down the Sobek, so that's huge. I said it again. Jeez. Okay. we'll get over that. I don't know why I'm saying it so much. Let's get a ward over here. Cool. So we'll clear this wave. He is on that. We need to be careful. I'm just gonna beads right on out of that. And I'm gonna turn this around and get the kill. And we actually healed enough to stay alive through the Kukulkan ult, so that's really funny. Did they not actually get, or did they just rotate around? That's really funny. Yeah, they didn't actually take it. So that's sick. Free camp. Looks like Chalk's doing well again, or Nike's doing well against Chalk. We'll get little Lizard Boy is starting to push up. And we'll just burn him down, because he doesn't have beads. Yeah, there's gonna be a back for him. Now, he probably has his teleport, so I don't think we're gonna necessarily be able to push too hard on this. But, like, you can see the amount of damage that we're able to just pump out if we can land everything. We're going to secure that. I don't have any cooldowns, so I'm just gonna hope that she's scared. Looks like this is going on. They pick up Ares, but I think Ares is fine. Yeah, they actually pick up the kill. I'm gonna get this Izanami and miss my E completely on my keyboard. And we're just gonna burn down the Kukulkan, laser beam down the Sobek. Like, my hand like got off position on the keyboard, so I just straight up was missing the E key. I was trying to stun that entire time. We'll just land this. Yeah, I don't quite have the damage to take this down yet. We have our stun. There we go! We are on a rampage! Let's go! Chalk is rotating over and might kill Ares, so I'm gonna leave. Okay. We do have 2,500 gold, so I think I'm gonna consider backing soon. I'll just get my buff real quick, and then probably clear that minion wave. Fenrir does pick up Tsukiyomi. Hope he's aware that I don't have mana. Okay. I have enough to drop this on the minion wave, clear some of it. But that's fine. They are gonna get left. Okay. Now we are very out of mana, but we also have like almost 3,000 gold. So there is that. We are gonna just straight up buy a Typhon's Fang. This is going to increase the healing that we get from our magical lifesteal, as well as increase our magical power by the amount of lifesteal that we have. And I'm just gonna pick up an Aegis just to, again, continue to be safe. Because like, we're in a spot where we can do damage, and we can heal It's just burst damage that is concerning. And especially like with Kukulkan, his ult can really chunk. It can do a lot of damage. We're just gonna throw this on the minion wave. And again, I think I just love Anubis just because the laning is so safe and easy. Like, you have so much range just with your Grasping Hands ability. You can pretty safely and efficiently clear. Tsukiyomi is getting some pressure on this Sobek. Sobek flings him behind him. But I don't know if that's exactly where he wants him to be. Yeah, and he's gonna pick up that kill. So that's fine. I was rotating over to see if I could help. I didn't really have much else that I could do either. So yeah, we'll clear this wave. We'll be fine. Again, could have been a little more efficient on that rotation. I just kind of walked around for like 30 seconds. Chalk is now in the middle lanes. We need to be careful. But again, like, we're just so safe. That's the only part that's a little nerve-wracking. And we'll just stun this guy if he wants to try and jump around and taunt us. Alright, Tsukiyomi does pick up the kill. I'm going to panic and use both my relics. We're going to get some great healing and turn that around on the Fenrir. Alright, we'll heal up off of this minion wave. If Chalk rotates around this way, we got him. They didn't do that though, but we got the Sobek into the Ares. We're gonna Plague of Locusts and pick up another 2 kills. And we are just being a monster right now. Okay. Oh boy. We are 8-0-2, ladies and gentlemen. We do pick up right, so that's really good. I'm gonna go ahead and get the Scorpion. Hopefully he doesn't try to do much. Okay, we missed our Mummify, so we run away. But never mind, our team is here. We can get some damage on the Fenrir, maybe. Tsukiyomi does pick up the kill. I'll get the stun and get the Plague of Locusts. We don't have this tower down yet. I can't do anything. But that's awesome. Alright. Now I'll go back to doing this. Oh, that's a surrender. No. Okay. I feel like that's how my Anubis games go, is I either just get stomped on real bad and we lose, or I just play really, really well and we win. And they surrender. But that's gonna be that. Okay, so other items I would have gone for. I would have gone for like the Spear of the Magus. So we can mark our targets. It's getting us life seal, and that mark will allow us to do more damage to them, so thus we're also healing more. And then we would have gotten a probably like a Divine Ruin, just to kind of also counter their healing, and it's just really good stats, really good penetration, and reduce, so like it's just good. And then last item, maybe just a Rod of Tahiti, just to burst down that execute phase a little bit better. But yeah, super, super solid. And then we would have just gone for the upgrade to our starter where it costs health for our abilities, but they are doing more damage. So some fun stuff there. I think we played really, really well. So 9-0-3. And then Tsukiyomi was also playing really well too. So yeah, didn't get a chance to build much. But yeah, ended up doing 12k damage in a 15-minute game. against their mid lane. Like, it was pretty good. But that's gonna be it for Anubis. Yeah, that'll be it, and I'll see you guys. We're gonna take a look at Ao Kuang next time. See ya. I'm gonna take a walk.